Day number 1 of the Price experience. And he can't even get out of bed.
It's like 6
Jordan's starting off the morning with a little foam rolling. How's that feeling?
Not very good. I haven't done this in a while.
Look at that white foam roller on carpet, and it's still killing him. Man, we got a lot of work to do. It's okay though. We'll get you going, buddy. So, with that movement assessment, how'd that feel?
Oh, good.
Yeah? Did you feel any kind of tightness anywhere or any kind of restraints or restrictions?
Just kind of been flexible in general.
Yeah?
I know that I'll pick up as I go and do it more often. It's just, like you said, my inner thighs, I kind of feel tight there when I'm going side to side.
Okay, so make sure that when you're doing this one, that it shouldn't be too painful.
Yeah.
It should kind of let go, and if it doesn't let go, that means it's just too much pressure, and we can use a different apparatus to make that a little bit softer and easier. All right, so now we're on the rib cage. How's that feel?
Quite nice.
Yeah. So we're just trying to create a little bit more mobility through the rib cage, through the thoracic spine. And that'll help with shoulder and neck stiffness as well as lower back stiffness. How you feeling? How's your energy level?
I'm kind of tired.
Pretty tired?
Yeah.
That's right, we'll refuel you.
I feel sleepy.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and take a nap. Let you recover from a little bit of the jet lag. Go ahead and switch legs. Just doing a little recovery and regeneration. Feeling a little tired today now, especially after our little Kempo session. So the key thing is we'll end up having to do a lot of recovery, flexibility work, get you looser, get you feeling good, and that way we end up moving better.
I just stopped.
So, day 1, how was it today?
Day 1 was fine. I mean, Kempo in the morning was awesome. That was
a lot of fun.
I got my, kind of like a warm up. It wasn't very tiring, but it definitely got my blood flowing. I started sweating a bit, and it was fun. It was enjoyable.
What did you like about it?
I mean, it's just fun. It's kind of like fighting in a sense, but like, I'm not fighting anyone, but it's kind of the practice. And I mean, just doing blocks, I feel like doing them all day. Just like, it's like, all right.
Absolutely, Kempo is fun. It's a type of martial art that I recently started getting into. My good friend Robin Torres is my sensei now, our sensei, and he's kind of showing us the ropes on that. So, have you ever done anything like that before?
Nope, I'm a no belt.
You're a no belt right now. Awesome. So you look good out there. It was your first time. We did it for about an hour today, and it was fun just watching you move around and trying something new. And you can totally tell from your body language how exciting you were getting from that.
Yeah, I didn't feel like working out. It kind of felt more like doing a sport or doing something like that. Just kind of not thinking about what toll it's taking on my body. More about just having fun
and how important do you think that is for maybe after we're done working out together to have something like that?
Well, yeah, it's great. I mean, especially because you're learning so many different techniques, and it's kind of like a memorization. So my mind is focused elsewhere, and I'm not really focused on the fact that I'm breaking a sweat or my feet hurt or something like that. It's more just focused on I need to learn this technique and follow it up with this technique. And
so it seems like it's really important for you to really get your brain occupied in what you're doing.
Yeah.
Not thinking, counting reps, not thinking about, oh man, this hurts. And
yeah.
It's more just like I'm having fun. My brain's focusing on how fun it is,
Yeah.
and not focusing on, I'm actually doing exercise
Yeah.
right now.
I mean, you can go play basketball, and it's like the same thing where you're just like, I'm more worried about scoring than I am about how tired I am. Like I could push that to the side and focus on what's at hand.
That's awesome. With my plan for you after the Kempo session was to take you to the gym, do a little assessment, and then kind of give you a little workout. Now we did the assessment, right? We did the little move assessment, kind of took a look at how you're moving, how flexible and how stable, how much control you have through your ankle, through your hips, through your thoracic spine, kind of like the upper part of your back. How did it feel for you going through something like that?
I mean, I felt stiff.
You felt stiff?
I felt like that I'm not moving at what I should be moving at. I mean, I feel like an old man, and I shouldn't feel like an old man at this age. And I mean, definitely I could feel it in my hips and like my inner thigh. Definitely just in the movements I wasn't, especially my left side of the body, I could see from watching the tape that my left side of the body didn't move nearly as good as the right side of my body.
Right. And that's all it does to me, is just kind of, it gives me an idea overall of how does your body move together as a whole unit. I love that type of assessment, because now I'm not having to focus on just your ankle or just your knee or just, it's like, let's just take a look at the entire body together. Because when you're playing sports and things like that, it's usually a movement that incorporates everything.
My entire body needs work too, so.
Well, after the assessment, I'd have to agree with you.
Yeah.
So that was good, but it seemed like you got a little tired from that. It seemed like, you know, an hour of doing Kempo, then doing, you know, the different move assessment, that you're kind of getting a little fatigued. After the assessment, we did a little mobilizer. We just did some sit and reaches at different planes of motion and different dimensions, and just after that, it just seemed like you were pretty spent after that.
Yeah, I mean, I was tired as well. I mean, just got off the plane last night, so I mean, can't blame it all on that, but I was definitely yawning and, you know, waking up this early. I've been waking up late for the past couple months, so it's definitely just a sudden change in my body, and I just felt it all together. I definitely had to come home and take a nap.
How long did you nap for today?
About a couple hours.
Yeah.
But I got up and went for a walk after that, so that was good.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I felt re-energized and everything. It wasn't one of those naps where you feel like napping for another 2 hours.
Yeah. You know, as your trainer, I was able to see that in you, and I was thinking, you know, instead of it's day one, punishing you on the first day, making you bust your butt, and when you're already exhausted, it wasn't going to go anywhere, and it would start the whole process, you know, going in the wrong direction. So all we did was foam roll a few areas, kind of introduce them to the power plate for a little massage, and then called it a day. And then you said you took the nap, and then you went for a little half-hour walk, which was great. So now you're doing more movement than you've probably had in quite some time.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think today was a complete success. Wasn't exactly how I envisioned it in terms of, like, I wanted to kind of get you, but that doesn't mean it was a failure. You know what I mean? It's just me learning where you're at, and that way we can adjust on a regular basis. That way tomorrow you shouldn't be too sore, hopefully, and that way we can go right into an actual kind of weight training routine that you get your whole body moving. How's that sound?
Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, I kind of got my feet wet today, so I mean, I got a sweat going, and like the Kempo was fun, you know, so I can't wait for that, like, next week or whatever next session is.
Yeah, we'll have to incorporate that maybe sometime this weekend. Today is Wednesday, March the 17th, 2010. So
why aren't we drinking?
That's right. It's St. Patty's Day. Unfortunately, no drinking.
No drinking for me.
Get your water in.
Oh yes.
Thanks for watching.
Look to the Irish.